Hi everybody, this is Kristen from A Voice in View. And I mentioned a few days ago that I was going to post the video, the healing video that I did a few weeks back. And I've decided to redo it. So I'm going to show you the process that I do, where I go within myself to help release the darkness off of me. Okay, all of my trauma. And this is a really good option for you if you've used other therapy to help you heal. If it's not working, this is another option for you, but this is what really works, and this is what I've done for years. And depending on how much trauma and painful experiences you've attached to yourself, this could take longer or shorter period of time. Everybody's different. I'm going to move back a little bit here. But I'm going to show you how to do this. And in a lot of my videos, I've showed you how to balance out your energy, how to open up your chakras. This is all part of the process, okay? Also, to decalcify your pineal gland, to stop using fluoride in your toothpaste and water. It's a big part of the process, okay? This is your Wi-Fi signal to God. And once you do this, your life is going to start to change. You're going to start having different experiences, okay? So get rid of the fluoride as much as possible. I mean, you can even do it with your shower heads, your faucets, get filters, fluoride filters on them. I don't have those currently, but you can look into this. But yeah, today I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, and you can use your hands like this, like you're praying, whatever's comfortable for you. I do this as well sometimes because you're like an antenna, okay? You're an energetic, electric being, a divine being of God, okay? A light body. And when you connect your fingers, okay, like this, with your pinkies up, or, towards up, but by your face, okay? Because you got to do it backwards. Since I'm trying to do it in my car, it's raining today. But you will attract good energy, okay, when you do this. And so I will show you the process. And if you need to journal any of this, it's a great tool, just so you don't forget what to do or what to say. But this is what happens when you go within yourself and you release dark energy off of you, okay? Because when you release the dark energy, your trauma, you activate more of the light within you, your light body, okay? Because ever since you were a baby, when you're closest to God, the more painful experiences you attach to yourself over your lifetime, you go away from God. You get further away. And that's why a lot of children, when they're young, sometimes they'll laugh at the ceiling, they'll act like they have an imaginary friend. They have the ability to connect with God, with spirit, whatever you want to call God, the universe, okay? Source energy. God is working through you, through your vessel, through your temple, the temple of God, okay? And is not somewhere separate from you. I mean, God is everywhere, yes, but God works through you. And I grew up Catholic, never connect with the church, didn't understand that connection. But I switched quite a few years ago because God was working through me, and I started having magical experiences, and I realized that God works through me. Not, like I have to go to a separate building to pray or to ask forgiveness, okay? I can be anywhere. I will be in nature, especially. Connect with nature, especially. Be in God's world and not the man-made world. The more you do this, the more you will feel connected. Okay? So, you can write down what I say to help you so you don't forget a step in this process. But this is a great tool to help you heal and to get rid of the shadow self. Okay? We all have dark and light energy. And the more darkness you release off of you, the more you activate your light body, the light within. And a big part of the process is balancing your chakra system. So please look this stuff up on YouTube. Fluoride as well, getting rid of your fluoride as much as possible. So I'm going to cry on here, guys. And I'm not wearing a lot of makeup today, which is great because I don't know, if my mascara is going to run or not, but I'm going to do it. I'm not scared to show my emotions on camera, although I'm not going to keep doing this. This is probably the only video I'm going to do. So if you know someone that this information can really help, if other therapies are not working, this is a great tool for anyone that is looking to release traumatic experiences, off their body and the inner self. Okay, so I'm going to do it, and you can listen to me, watch me, write down whatever you need to, and I'm going to connect. And I'll show you what I do. So give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths first, because when you breathe in through your nose, you put pressure up towards your pineal gland. This will activate your pineal gland. So here I go. Oh, yep, mascara, guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, guys. I hope that wasn't too dramatic. I just saw 1111, guys. The number of new beginnings. The high frequency number. It's one of the first numbers that you will ever see when you start raising your frequency. Amazing. Thank you, Spirit. What timing? You might see 1111 on the clock. You might see it on a license plate. You might see it on a receipt. But the universe is made of numbers, of mathematics. Everything is numbers, guys. It's a higher frequency. When you release the darkness off of you, you start healing your inner child. You will start to change your life. You will start to heal from the inside out and start losing everything that no longer serves you, okay? It will help you connect with God again. And you won't feel so numb and empty and struggling with everything out there, okay? And feeling like you're just existing. You will start having amazing experiences. It's an eye-opening journey, this Great Awakening journey. And if you haven't started this journey yet, I'm telling you, it's an amazing experience. It's challenging. You know, you're going to have a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot that you release out of your life. You know, the more you do this, and some things will be automatic, other things will be a challenge. But you will find so much peace in your life. Even during difficult situations, you will realize that God works through you and God helps you through this process, no matter what you're going through. So if you're having a hard time out there, you know, please try this, especially if other therapies have not worked with the challenges that you've gone through. This will help you heal from the inside out. Okay? You know, what changes are you going to make in your family to help you and your children going forward? This will make a difference. This will help generations to come within your family. Okay? And so if you know someone that this might help, please share it. This really works. Your tears are gold, guys. God gave you emotions for a reason, to use them, not to hide them. And if you don't feel like you can share your feelings around people, go in a private room, you know, get quiet and connect. This is very important, because the more you hold your emotions in, the further away you become from God. You have to release all of that negative energy inside of you before the positive can start changing you back to what God made you to be. Okay? An emotional being. Your emotions are supposed to be used. Your tears are supposed to be used. God gave you these gifts to use for a very important purpose. And the more you do it, the more you connect, the more you work on yourself and heal, the closer you become to God. And God will show up in your life. God will start showing you magical experiences. You know, it's an amazing journey. and I can't promote it enough. I do this not as much anymore because I've healed a lot within myself, but the journey never ends, guys, of healing. It's a constant. You never come to a finality. Okay, you never come to an end. There's always room to heal. There's always room to change and do better. You know, we are here to just keep changing, to do better every day, to make good decisions, to make better decisions, and to help push us forward, to do better in life for not just ourselves, but for our children. Okay? Please show them how to do this. Show them how to express their emotions so they don't keep all of this inside, because it changes you if you do. You know, if you keep all of your emotions tucked somewhere deep inside, it's going to cause harm. It's going to cause dis-ease in your body, disease, okay? The more you release internally, the less sick you will become. Very important. Please show your kids how to do this process. You know, get on the earth and ground. Get your kids out there, help them, or show them how to put their feet in the sand, okay, in the water, to help you connect, help them connect with the earth again. Okay, this is what we used to do until shoes came along. It's amazing, guys. It helps the nervous system, your hormones. It helps detoxify you. It helps you just connect with the earth, with everything in nature. You know, because we're all connected. We're all divinely connected. And once you realize this, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your family's life. Okay? Try to stay in nature as much as possible. Live in God's world. You know, not just in the man-made world. You got to have a balance of both. Okay? The more you're in the man-made world, the further away you are from God. Everything is balance. You got to have a balance of both in everything. Okay? The spiritual and down here on the earth plane. If you're not connected with God, find your connection. But balance is everything. Okay? You've got to overstand, understand, and understand. Okay? Because everything is frequency and vibration. And this ascension journey is so important right now. It's what's happening all over the world. And the more you stay in the lower frequencies, you're going to have a hard time adjusting. Okay? And everybody out there is seeing what's going on with the craziness in the world. So please do this process to help you heal from the inside out. Balance your energy. Open your chakra system. Be in nature as much as possible. Get alone as much as possible, because God wants you alone. He wants you to not just know Him, but to start understanding who you are, who you were created to be originally. Okay, and the more you go through this, all of this change and the healing work, getting the shadow work. Look up shadow work, okay, on YouTube. But what I'm doing, or what I did with the crying process. The more you do this, you're going to start connecting, and you're going to feel a lot better. And so will your kids, because it works. And if I can get on here, guys, and cry in front of everybody, I'm telling you. And I didn't make such a mess with my mascara, but it is so helpful. It is so helpful. I can't tell you how many times I've done this process, and the peace I feel within myself, even when I see all the craziness out there and all the trauma that I've been through in my life. I still find peace. Okay? Because peace is the prize. It's the ultimate freedom within yourself. Okay? Not just freedom for your country. Freedom within yourself. That is the truth. The ultimate truth, guys. Freedom within yourself. You know, to come back to 0 point energy within your heart center. So I hope this information has helped you today, and try it. Get in a quiet place. And like I said, journal or write down what I said, what I did. Start working on getting fluoride out of your water. Open up your chakras. Learn about energy. Because we all have it. We all have dark and light energy, guys. And understand that God works through you. And is not somewhere in a building. God is inside of you. In your heart. And God remembers your tears. Okay? God remembers your pain. And through your tears, you release all that negative energy off of you. And when you connect within yourself, when you relive all of your pain, you know, all your trials and tribulations that you've experienced through your life, when you do this, you're going to transform. You're going to go through a rebirth. Rebirth and transformation. Okay? And you're going to do a 360. You're going to change so much you're not going to recognize yourself. It's you know, like they say, guys, you're crucified, you die, and you're reborn. Okay? The Bible is real, but it's manipulated. It's an ascension guide. Okay? God has shown me who He is. My spirit guides, my angels, ancestors. I can connect. And they've all shown me this process that works. So, I hope this information helps you today. And again, if you know someone that this can really help, please share it. Because so many need this information. So many need to start their healing process during this ascension journey. Okay, and everybody's in a different place right now on how much they've healed, what they haven't healed, how much darkness they carry or not. You know, but we are the light body. You know, we are part of the sun, guys. We're a person, a percentage of the sun. We are energetic beings, energy beings. And you can connect anytime you want, anywhere you want, with spirit. I call God spirit. So that's it today, guys. And I hope I didn't get kind of crazy in the face and whatever when I was crying. But again, this works. So I hope it helps you today. All right. This is Kristen from A Voice and a View. Peace, love, and light. Bye. Love you all. Start healing yourself. Bye.